Gibson. It's showtime. What are you doing? Let's go figure it out together, my friends. I'm Jorge Lanza, now. We break it down, baby. Alright, thank you so much for being here again, and I've been holding off on this video for a while now for several reasons, but mostly it's just because I don't really like to talk about like super expensive gear in this channel because for one, I am not the kind of person that's gonna buy super expensive gear because I only like to share things that actually interest me or things that I have some sort of like experience in or any kind of value that I can add to your life. But things have changed, my friend. I was just leisurely hanging out the other day and then I saw
Jeff Beck.
And I know there's a big association with Jeff Beck and Gibson and the burst that he owned, but it feels sort of odd that he never even had like a signature Gibson or anything like that. You tend to associate Jeff Beck with like the Tele or like even like Strats, especially that Strat with like the roller nut and everything. Really nice. So when I'd read Jeff Beck coming from a Gibson email, of course it piqued my interest. But that was just the drop that made this bucket overflow. Because I already saw that they made the Red Eye and I saw that they did the Charlie Star Les Paul Jr. So let's stop the talking and let's go check it out, my friend. So here we are on my computer. And let's not waste any time and go to the Gibson.com website. And there you go. Jeff Beck Yardburst 1959 Les Paul Standard. Commemorating the life of the legend that is Jeff Beck. What a legend. Jeff Beck, man. Wow. Alright, so let's just go check it out. Open it in a new tab. Boom. Oh wow, 10 grand.
I say that like it's cheap.
That just lets you know that Gibson has done their job and their marketing team and the whole shaping of mentalities. It's actually working because since you were so used to see like all these $20,000 guitars, all of a sudden when you see 10,000, you're like, oh, 10,000, and if associated with Jeff Beck, all of a sudden it looks like a good deal. They got us. Let me know in the comment section if the same thing happened to you. And while you're there, remember to like, subscribe, and do all those cool little things that we like to do on YouTube. And enjoy this little bossa nova, my friend. I hope your day keeps getting better and better. Anyway, so 10 grand. Let's open the picture, boom, in a different page. Nice. Just look at that. I wonder why they didn't go for like a better flame, but then what's a better flame? What's a better flame for me might not be the same thing for you. I just mean like, I don't know, it's not like explosive, I don't know. But whatever, let's keep watching some pictures. That's from the front, let's check the back. I like that they have the little medallion over here. And it doesn't say anywhere if it's like a VOS or the kind of engine that it might have. So who knows? Let's check this. I always love the knobs that they use at the custom shop. And I wonder why can't we get them? Because I feel like there's something different with the regular ones that we get from Gibson USA. But if you know, let me know. Right, let's watch the next picture. Wow, I love the yellowing of the very thin Gibson logo over here. And the very wide bevels of the truss rod cover. This is my favorite Gibson headstock. It just looks so good to me. I mean, of course, a Gibson Custom with like the diamond inlay is great too, but this is like so classic and iconic. Right, let's see what they have to say about this guitar. Commemorating life of Jeff Beck. He got his start in the Yardburst. The Yardburst, it's a faithful recreation of his legendary guitar, complete with the unique and instantly identifiable traits such as the classic white bobbin humbuckers and the black single-ply pickguard. Oh wow, I didn't even notice that. Let's see. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't know, it just looked like a 70s bourbon burst to me. And then a hard case, aged. Again, no mention of the aging of the guitar. Then 130 of them, handmade by the expert luthiers at the Gibson Custom Shop. Blah, 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 blah. It's a Murphy Lab. Pretty cool, my friend. What do you think about that? And this whole concept of like, just like monetizing out of the names of people that have owned historic guitars. I'd be super curious to know your thoughts. But whatever, let's keep moving on. Let's check another guitar. Okay, let's go right here. And if we scroll down, we see the Jason Isbell Red Eye. Let's go check it out. Oh, wow. This one is 22 grand. Again, what we were saying about pricing, right? It's just crazy. But whatever, let's see this one. Now, this is what I would consider like a really nice flame. Just look at that. Pretty awesome. I love the aging that I see on like the whole hardware situation. And this red little spot is really nice. This one in my mind already like wins because I really like this color. It's like my favorite like dirty lemon burst, I want to say. Whatever, something like that. I really like this color. And the flame is sick. Again, beautiful headstock. Super rounded corners, right? Let's check more pictures. Okay, let's see it from the back. Oh wow, this one doesn't have the medallion. Very interesting, right? All these things that we can see in these guitars, like the decisions that they make. But whatever, let's keep going. Nice profile shot. I wonder if like the tilt of the headstock in these guitars is a little bit different, because sometimes I see it like very like pronounced and sometimes not so much. Whatever, let me know if you know in the comments. Let's see this. Yeah, wow. Beautiful, like the mineral streaking of this particular example that they chose is like really nice. Very nice wood selection. And then again, that beautiful headstock, really nice. This is one of my favorite things. I really like that crossrod cover. I want to get it for my guitar. Not to hide the fact that it's like a studio, just because I really like the aesthetics. When I think about a Gibson in my head, that's sort of like what I see.
But definitely not at these kind of budgets.
Anyway, let's keep going. Then nice headstock, and then boom, wow, really nice case. I really like that blue one. All chainsaw cases are my favorite Gibson cases anyway, but you know, this blue one looks really nice. And with the gray interior, looks really nice. This strap, pretty cool. A lot of case candy on this one. Very cool, just so you can clean it. And then a nice little story. I sat in a window and my cherry burst faded, but thanks to this tag, my right eye was shaded. Very cool, I love it. I love when people put creativity into things. That's, I think, where Gibson is like kind of getting it right. They're trying to put soul into equipment, and then it's easier for us to relate, right? Let me know in the comments what you think. And again, remember, like and subscribe. And remember, you can always financially support me too by using the super thanks or the super chats or whatever it is that you can do. And I appreciate you so much for doing it. Right, let's keep going. I really am liking this guitar. All the artsy shots they have. Very cool. But this, my friend, in my book, that's the kind of Les Paul that I would like to see right here, hanging in my studio, ready for me to use it. Really nice. And then right now, my friend, we're gonna go to the guitar that I'm actually interested in. Not necessarily because it's like my favorite guitar, but we're about to see. Let's go check it out. Okay, let's see. I feel like there's a little bit more digging to do with this one, even though it's like the newest, I want to say. Let's check the new arrivals. Boom, wow, wait, there's a ton more new arrivals than I even expected. Yeah, but most of them are from like the Gibson Custom shop. And all the exclusive colors. Very nice. All these new arrivals? Wow. Look at that 12-string Firebird, or non-reversed Firebird. Very cool. Okay, they're still calling new arrival Jessica, and this is like, at this point, old news. I mean, the three guitars I'm checking right now, it's pretty much old news right now, and Jessica, a little bit too far. Okay, but very cool. I love these colors. Purple is one of my favorite colors, but for some reason it's never been my first option, just like buying like a purple guitar. Right, so let's go back to what we wanted to see. The Charlie Star Les Paul Jr. in dark walnut. Just look at that piece of darkness. So cool. Let's check it out. I don't know, it just looked like an old barrel that was holding wine for like, I don't know, decades and decades. And it just rusted into this thing. But very interesting is actually the bridge. And if you know anything about old school Les Paul Juniors, you know that they're impossible to intonate. So I'm really happy that Gibson is actually putting this bridge in this guitar right now. And that P90, my friend. Who doesn't love a P90? And I read that it's like overwound. Let's go check it out. Let's keep watching pictures. Wait, whoa. $2,000. Again, it's a lot of money, especially for like a Les Paul Jr. But if you think about that, it's like the association with the name of Charlie Star, that like nice looking bridge, and then the overwound pickup. It sort of makes sense. Wow, I wasn't expecting this price to be $2,000. Well done, Gibson. This is what you guys should be doing. Try to focus on getting your Gibson line and consolidate the core of your buyers in that kind of budget, because you're sure that these are the people that are actually working. Within this budget is where you're gonna find the people that are actually going to studios and just like showcasing their guitars here and there, playing gigs, not only locally, but some of these people are playing like arena shows. No working musicians is bringing like their special vintage guitar. Only if you're like Joe Bonamassa or like John Shanks or all these kind of people that can't afford to bring their vintage guitars because they have so many anyway. But the regular guitar player, let's say the one that there's most in the world, because there's only one Charlie Star, but there's maybe 3,000 people that can afford this guitar. You know what I'm trying to say? So I feel like this is a great demographic for Gibson, because not only they're gonna sell their product, but you're putting it in the hands of actual working musicians, not just collectors. And yeah, the collectors are great because that helps you drive the prices of your brand up. But at some point, I feel like as a guitar company, you want guitar players playing your guitar, right? And I think if anybody has the possibility to insert themselves in the market in that aggressive way, it's Gibson. So come on, Gibson, do more of this. More of this. Keep doing the $20,000 guitars, $25,000, $50,000,
$100,000.
whatever you want to charge. But this segment, the $1,700 to like $2,500, that should be your meat and potatoes. All right, let's stop advising Gibson about what to do because clearly they know what they're doing. That's just these guys' appreciation. Let's keep watching this beauty. So nice and so weird to see the control like that, right? Without the big cavity. But cool indeed. Again, what we were talking about, the tilts of the headstocks. I feel like there's a lot of difference. Just like in my eye, it just feels like, oh, well, whatever. Here's the pièce de résistance. Look at that. Wait, are these like freaking speed knobs with no numbers? Let's see this bigger. Yeah, wow. Definitely not into that, but this wraparound bridge, look at that. Very, very interesting. Okay, and it's not fixed, the intonation. You can set up the tilt. Okay, I don't want to read anything, so let's just go here to the electronics and read an over one dog ear P90, master volume, master tone, hand wire, orange drop capacitors. Okay, pretty good. I was sort of hoping that they were going to have the paper and oil capacitors, but whatever. There's an interesting story about Charlie Star and capacitors. If you know it, let me know in the comment section and share with everybody over here. Thank you. Okay, let's keep going. Then threshold adjustable, blah, blah, blah. This is just all regular stuff. So I guess that would be it, my friend. Let's go get a couple conclusions. All right, my friend, what do you think about what Gibson's doing right now? I feel like I sort of was like a little bit conflicted because I was expecting all these guitars to be like $20,000 guitars, to be honest. And then when I saw that the Jeff Beck was 10 grand and then the Charlie Star 2 grand, and then of course Red Eye 22 grand. I was sort of surprised, not negatively anymore, because I think I've seen enough expensive Gibson guitars to like not have like that shock anymore. My dad once told me, things are not worth what they're worth. What you think they're worth what people are willing to pay for them. And that is true. So if Gibson gets $50,000 for Red Eyes, great. As long as they just don't become
that kind of guitar.
You know what I mean? And that's why I was having like all this conflict in my head about like Epiphone being so expensive, like more expensive than American Fenders, more expensive than PRS, not the Indonesian version, the actual American PRS, the S2s. I was just like, this is crazy that an Epiphone can be that expensive. But when I see a Gibson for 2 grand, it sort of like gives me hope that this American giant in the guitar world is hopefully coming back to the guitar player. And not just to collectors and museums, right, my friend? But that's enough about me. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you have some more time to watch another video, I'll be waiting for you right here, my friend. Thank you for being here today.